Good morning and good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Bhavya Koneru, and I will be your co host for today's session. Welcome to day three of our meditation journey. I hope you
One
all have a
second,
wonderful
let me
experience.
play pre-session video.
Okay.
40 days of meditation program, if practiced regularly, is installing and rewiring our brain circuits significantly to make meditation a habit in our life.
If you want to create your life for yourself and the family now and create your world for your children, grandchildren, where they can have a peaceful world, we have to start meditation every day.
I found there is something deeper as we practice meditation. So I stuck to the practice, and one key thing that happened was that I wanted to know more.
First, in meditation, we are attending to what's happening right now. The second thing that happens in meditation, when you are attending to your breathing, it leads us to the second state, what is called as awareness.
Stage fear is one of the big things. When sir encouraged me to take the session, that's how I overcome the stage fear. You face it and then you overcome it.
The wisdom that you learn from attending 40-day sessions is invaluable, and it motivates us. Giving this strength to live our life is incredible.
I had a lot of stress, anxiety, and I was overthinking about my work in office. With this 40 days program, I became so calm, peaceful, and more positive towards all aspects of my life.
Meditation has changed my life. I personally do it every day, and it is now something that feels more like a flow in life.
And because of that meditation, my life, my outlook in life, everything has changed.
So I had a severe eczema suffering for like 2 years. Doctor told I need to live with this the entire life. But after this meditation, I think it took like after 3 months, it started healing everything.
My sleep got optimized, my breathing, my digestive disorders, those completely vanished, and my immunity improved significantly.
I love the meditation because it doesn't prescribe you a whole lot of things. So you can anytime, anywhere, you can sit down and bring your attention to your breath, and which was wonderful for me.
My sleep pattern changed, and I have a lot of focus. I'm able to do a lot of things.
Significant improvement in health. Of course, corporate life has a lot of stress, and the ability to manage that stress with meditation was very, very nice.
I found that meditation gave me answers and clarity of mind and peace. I am able to connect better with my patients through my meditation.
This journey of meditation has helped me in doing a lot of things. Definitely first thing to come out of the depression.
Good morning and good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Bhavya Koneru, and I will be your co host for today's session. Welcome to day three of our meditation journey. I hope you all have wonderful experience and enjoy today's session together. Now it's my pleasure to introduce today's teacher, Rakesh Jolumanisa. Is an entrepreneur from former delivery director at Cognizant and a trustee at Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. He has over 25 years experience in the technology industry, having taken up both technical and leadership roles in US, Europe, and India. Having learned meditation with Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation in 2020 and having seen a significant transformation in both personal and professional lives with his sincere and extensive practice, Rakesh sir shares the vision of the foundation and joined the team immediately. He actively teaches meditation and manifestation science through various programs of the foundation. Apart from doing several other service activities, Rakesh sir is currently a co-founder and CTO of a software technology company called Quantum Coherence Technologies that building meditation software, to accelerate adoption of meditation worldwide. Welcome you, Rakesh. Sir.
Thank you, Bhavya. Yes, my journey started as when I was working at Cognizant. I think we just have to. This is an amazing journey. I think this is day 3 of the program. But we have already learned the best part of it, which is the simple observation of the breath. The magic is in that simple instruction to close your eyes, observe your breath. And the second instruction, when you have thoughts, bring your attention to the breath. These are the only 2 instructions. That is as simple as it can be in terms of practice. But there is profound changes that we start seeing. What it does essentially, as Dr. Newton Conduiti spoke in that video, first it leads to attention, that is attending to our breath, develops a lot of attention. Attention network in our brain is activated when we start doing this. But there's also a second aspect of that slowly develops, which is also along why when you are becoming aware of your thought, you bring your attention back to the breath, that awareness develops. Awareness, yes, I'm thinking now. Humans are the only species who have this metacognition ability to be aware of things. We can be aware, we can observe our own thoughts. No other species can do it. First, we develop attention, which brings a lot of focus in everything that we do. Ultimately, this practice is how do we use it in our everyday life. By developing the attention network, we are slowly, gradually developing the focus on doing whatever that we are doing. We become present in everyday life activity. Today's lifestyle, we see a lot of distraction coming from multitasking, doing many things. But we know the most efficient way of doing things is when you are fully attentive in whatever that you are doing at that present moment. So the first step is to bring focus. But what is beautifully that happens, and which is what creates a lot of magic, is the development of awareness. Slowly start, becoming aware of things around, awareness about your own thoughts, about your own feelings, your emotions. And this is where the entire transformation starts happening. Today, we'll talk about something that, meditation, I'm sure we heard, that brings many, many benefits. But one of the biggest benefit that I saw was in terms of relationship. Having how to deal with all different relationships. We as, as an adult individual or as a child, we work with multiple relationships, your parents, your family, your siblings, and then we move towards our friends. And as we move, we start working, then we have many different relationships, as colleagues, your bosses, or whatever that you call, your patients in your case as healthcare physicians, or customers in other cases. So we have multiple relationships, and most of our evolution and the way we evolve depends on how we deal with these relationships. Our emotions get triggered when our relationships, when we go through from one relationship to another. Different people trigger us in different ways. A lot of the pain and suffering that we go through, and this one goes through because of the emotional trigger that happens. Now, what I saw as I came into meditation and I started developing this awareness, I started observing that moment that emotional trigger happens, I was becoming aware of it. And I would be able to change it at any point in time. Of course, it takes some work. Through our life, we are working with many relationships, and for us to change, it does take some time. But that is the beauty of this practice. It's a constant learning. One of the things that really helped me was a concept by a shaman master. Shaman masters are essentially people from South America, and they are shamans here in North America too, of course, world over. But and Toltec. So this is actually a Toltec master, based in Central America, called Don Miguel Ruiz. And he wrote a very, very simple book called 4 Agreements, which is essentially saying that everything that we do is based on, or what we experience is based on what we agree. Life is a movie, and we are observers, and what affects us is based on what we agree. And if somebody says stupid, we feel bad. Now, we feel bad only because we agree, or to some extent at a subconscious level, that, okay, I am stupid, and you can't take it. So he simply said, there are many agreements that we do without our, at a deeper subconscious level. But the only agreements that we have to do, and with these 4 agreements, we can live a beautiful life. The awareness that comes with meditation helps us to understand these agreements, because every time there is somebody talking, unless there is awareness, we naturally take it up. So just share what those 4 agreements are. Let me just share the slides. So what we are saying, most of our conflict, at workplace, with patients, with colleagues, with our family, comes because of some core recurring patterns. Most of it comes because there is gossip, things we talk about somebody who is not even there. We make assumptions about some people and start talking about it. We get hurt when somebody provides a feedback, somebody tells something about us. We assume things about, what others are saying. You receive an email or somebody, you hear somebody talking, and you think you are, they're talking about you. So a lot of these patterns are because of these four, the agreements of what we are assuming, what we are hearing from others. So what are those agreements that this Don Miguel Ruiz talks about? The only four agreements that is needed in our life is, first, be impeccable with your words. That means becoming having that integrity in speaking what we think, what we are feeling, and not anything else. Do not take anything personally. I agree that I won't take anything personally. Yes, somebody says stupid, or somebody says, hey, you are no good. I'm better than you. Don't take it personally. It's their part of, it is coming from their perspective. What they say is based on their understanding, and not necessarily it's you. So all we have to agree is, hey, I will not take anything personally. Only if we take personally, then that matters to us. The third agreement is, don't make any assumptions. A lot of our frictions and conflicts come because we make assumptions. Somebody doesn't call you for a party or for a meeting. You make assumption, oh, why didn't they call me? Why are they not calling me? Are they biased against me, or do they have some agenda against me? A lot of such assumptions. Why not simply ask them? If that bothers you, why not simply ask them? Maybe they forgot. There was a genuine issue. So making assumptions is a big way where we, trigger our emotions. And the fourth and the most important part is always do your best. And I'm sure many healthcare professionals here are tuned to, becoming perfectionist. But we know that our state is different and different times. All we do is, in that present moment, whatever that best that we can, we do it. So being impeccable with your word is a very, very important agreement that we make, because what we speak are very, very powerful, and especially here, especially in people who have that leadership roles, or people who influence many others. People listen to you, listen to us. So what we say, they immediately catch on. So we have to be very, very careful in how we speak and what we are speaking. Some rumors come, or there's so much of conflict somewhere, so we don't go there. We don't even know. We just hear something, and then we start talking about it. Oh, that person is not good. Please don't talk to that person. We don't even know. I just heard through some rumors. Maybe that person was the right person for for them to talk to. We don't know. So creating a lot of gossip means you are influencing unnecessarily somebody's in a way that is not required. So what do we do? What is being, how do we become impeccable with your word? the first and foremost is, we call it as a triple filter test. Speak only that is either positive, useful, or truthful. Always watch out what you're speaking. Is it positive? Is it something that useful to them? Or is it truthful? I mean, if you have just heard as a rumor and you don't know if it is true, just don't say it. If it is a lot of negative news, why should you break somebody's energy? Yes, it's negative, and if it's not useful, why talk about it? So this, every word, every sentence that we speak, if we follow this, if we apply this filter, then we change how we influence others. If you are not able to say it in front of them, don't say it. Don't talk about somebody behind their back. And always, and the most important talk that we have is about with ourselves. Because what we speak is what we are receiving, and it's like every talk is like a contract. Because we have heard this one. Pen is mightier than sword. Your talk is also mightier than the sword, because what you say can never come back. So unless you mean it, don't say it, because it impacts significantly. We to our children, we say so many things. Hey, don't, you can't do this. You're not capable of doing it. Children take it deeply. They won't even try it. So if following this simple triple filter test, whether is it positive, is it useful, or is it truthful? At least two of them, if it's right, yes, you may want to speak. Otherwise, just keep quiet. So this is the first agreement that Don Miguel Ruiz talked about, that speaking with integrity, right? Second is about not to take personally. This significantly changed me, because this is one agreement that shifted my energies completely. We take personally many things, because at work somebody comments something and it hurts us deeply, and we ruminate on it for several days. When I got to this, and hey, this is an agreement that that is what is hurting, not what they're saying. It changed my perspective, because what somebody is saying is based on their projection, their understanding, and what they have been experiencing. It's nothing about you. If somebody insults you, it is not you, but it's their mindset. So the moment I understood this, it changed a whole way, in a whole lot of way, especially including your spouse and family members. A lot of times it happens. Your spouse says something, it hurts you deeply. But the moment you recognize, hey, this is an agreement, what they say, it's not me. Until and unless I agree to it, it is not me. So it stops bothering you. So no assumptions about what anyone is saying is a third agreement that we do. Whatever that you receive, if you are not clear, ask. Making assumptions is what creates a lot of beliefs that about others, about the relationship, and we take a lot of actions based on assumptions. May not even be true. Now ask yourself this question: How many times we have assumed, and later we found that, hey, that was not even true, but we spent a whole lot of time ruminating about it. So an agreement that I won't make any assumptions every time, because these agreements is what, when with meditation, what happens is our awareness is kicking, right? And every time you make an assumption, and then you have made an agreement before to say, I'm not going to make an assumption. So that agreement will kick and say, hey, you said you're not going to make assumptions, but you are doing it right now. So not to make any assumptions. At best, if something doesn't seem right, and based on what you have assumed, if you can't ask the questions back, just ignore it. But every time, just ask and get it clarified rather than just assuming about what's happening. Because the moment you ask questions, a lot of those assumptions will go away. 90% of what you have assumed are probably not even right, especially ones that hurts you. And the fourth one, which is I used to be a very, very, very perfectionist. If something doesn't work or something that's not done according to what my expectation, then I would just worry, and I would, get so much frustrated. But remember this, our best is always changing from day to, from day to day to day. A lot of situations we may not even be able to, control things that are outside, from the external environment. May not be able to control. So how do we, do the same in all different scenarios? So always look to do the best in that moment. As long as we do the best in that moment, we know we have done the best, then we just let it go. Because the moment you make that agreement that the best, whatever best that is needed, you're doing, then you do everything that's possible in that moment. But then if it doesn't happen, you just can let it go. What is not in your control, you won't get bothered. But you do everything that you can. Okay, I have only 1 minute, but I have that 1 minute. I will open up, and if a sentence is not right, I will make the change. Not think that, oh, I don't have time. Just that 1 minute is enough. So I'll do everything till the moment that is possible. And then if beyond that, if it doesn't happen, I'll let go. Because we give the best if we agree to this. A lot of times in our conferences, we organize, I'm sure Batraji will talk a lot more. Till the last minute, may not have enough people what we thought will come. But we'll do everything in that, till the last minute, because we are giving the best till the last minute. But then beyond that, we don't look for perfection. So if these 4 agreements, friends, can, if we make about our everyday life, our relationships with others, but most importantly, relationship with ourselves will significantly improve. A lot of times we blame ourselves. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't this. I should have done this. I could have done that. That is spoiling the significant relationship with yourself, which makes us not be our best. Today, if you go back and make these 4 agreements, that I'll be impeccable with my words. Every word that I speak will be either positive, useful, or truthful. I will agree not to take anything personally. I agree not to make any assumptions, and I agree to do the best all the time in that time, whatever that situation is. Then we are deeply satisfied with our efforts. And all of this agreement is possible because we are building awareness through meditation. It's not about what happens in the future or what happened in the past. In the present moment, I have that awareness to see, and am I sticking to these agreements? And it's a beauty of this practice, because the present moment awareness is what is helping us to stay with that agreements. All right, so thank you, friends. It's been a wonderful journey since I came into meditation. But this topic, and all of you, I highly recommend that you read this book called 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Very, very, very simple book. You will finish it off in a matter of hours. But a very, very, very powerful. You experiment for yourself, and you'll see there's so much of change. We stop beating ourselves. We become a lot more lighter. So thank you, and we will go into meditation practice today. And this practice is what is helping us to be, continue to learn through these agreements. So if anybody is new, what we follow is called breath mindfulness meditation, where the goal is to empty our mind of all thoughts. And the way to empty our minds of all thoughts is by simply observing our natural breath. Whatever that is natural to you, we close our eyes and observe that breath going in and coming out. We take any point of reference at the nose, either at the root or at the tip. And we observe the breath going in and coming out. And as we are observing the breath, remember this, our mind is naturally becoming empty. We are not trying to control the thoughts here. The moment you become aware that you are thinking, consciously thinking, all you do is bring your attention to the breath. You're developing training your mind to bring your attention back to the breath. All right. So relax, friends. We play some gentle music, some guidance. We cross our hands, fingers into fingers. Gently place it on your lap.
We are all gods. Let us be with our breath. The breath is our own doorway into our own greatness. Unless we go through the breath, we cannot access our own greatness.
Be with your breath, dear friends. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. When you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes less and less of thought. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to experience that emptiness, that calmness inside of you, all around you. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize you are thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends. yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience deeper calmness. Within you. Allow yourself to experience that calmness within you, all around you. As your mind is becoming empty, all that liberated energy is channelized into the present moment. You develop greater awareness, mindfulness. As thoughts become lesser and lesser, your body functions at its natural best. Be with your breath. It is natural to have thought. If you recognize you are thinking, gently go back to observing your breath. And slowly go into that calmness. That emptiness of no body, of no thing. emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy with infinite possibilities. The field of all connection. The field of intelligence. The longer you stay aware of this calmness, emptiness, the more you receive from it. Yourself to merge into the emptiness of yourself. Perceive your greater mind, that awareness. The longer you are with it, with this emptiness and nothingness, the more intuitive you become, the more connected you feel. And the more experiences you draw into your life, At this time, I would like you to express gratitude. Gratitude to all things and everyone. Can you express gratitude to your parents for giving you this beautiful connection to life? Be grateful to all your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. For knowledge is precursor to experience. Be grateful to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, for helping you learn many things, experience many things. Your gratitude to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, for all the beauty, energy, mystery, and more in your life. Your gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the governments, the companies that make our life so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you and caring for others, and to this intelligent universe, the quantum field of energy, for helping us experience this life. Many are not so blessed. Relax your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body as you relax. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then may open your eyes. Okay, friends. Thank you. Hope you had a wonderful meditation. Yes, TKP sir.
Yes. Well, I would like to thank Rakesh sir for being our speaker today on a very important topic on the 4 agreements. A lot of wisdom, a lot of insights. And as he talked about, the meditation really gives us that kind of awareness of where we are and to make sure that we are very cognizant of what kind of agreements that we take when we deal with all kinds of interactions. So we really enjoyed, sir. Thank you for, first of all, being a speaker, and more importantly, blessing us by your physical presence with us today in our home with Ramesh, Apurvaji, and Mahesh sir. All the grandmasters are here, and it was a wonderful satsang we had. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Does anyone having any questions or want to share your experience? You can share.
If any of you have any questions, this is a great opportunity to ask those questions to Rakesh sir. Yes, Dr. Balvan Arora, please go ahead.
So, thank you very much. I think looks like every session is adding so much value to what the previous has been done. And
Sure.
today's session, which what struck me most as has already been elucidated about the agreements. And I was thinking that when I look at the word breath, so breath is basically really exercising agreements. BREA. Breath is basically really exercising agreements towards happiness. And I think this is I just want this to be my mantra, and make sure that whatever I have not been able to fulfill or whatever has happened in the past, I think moving now onward, I can exercise those agreement in true earnest and help myself. Thank you.
Beautiful. A wonderful observation. Thank you.
All right.
Anyone
Okay,
else want to
thanks.
share anything?
Yes, I think please do keep sharing. One of the things that I think I shared yesterday, please keep your questions answered, especially in the initial days of the practice. A lot of times our analytical mind is what is stopping us from experiencing deeper in this practice. But good to interact. Really grateful, Dr. Parsarthi sir, for organizing this. And it's an important event that we take this message of simple breath meditation. It's a very, very powerful practice. Brings holistic transformation and doing an amazing service by bringing this to many, many professionals who are influencing, in different ways, the community. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. So
Yes.
we'll
Yeah.
leave
All
and
right.
of course keep practicing.
Yes. Yes. And Bhavya madam, do you have any announcements?
Yes, sir. Few people not filled the pre-assessment yet. If whoever was not filling that one, just take few minutes of your time and try to fill the pre-assessment form. And I also wanted to say about the Buddha CEO app. We encourage everyone to explore the Buddha CEO app. It is one-stop platform for meditation and personal growth. In the app, you can access 40 days meditation programs, live and recorded meditation sessions, youth focused programs, language-oriented courses, guided meditation, wisdom content, and much more. Please take a few minutes to explore the app. You may discover many valuable resources to support your meditation journey. Thank you.
All right. All right. Well, Sonalji, you have any concluding comments before we conclude the day?
No, I think wonderful session as usual. Thank you, Rakesh, sir. Dear friends, truly Four Agreements was a turning point in everyone's life, and again, the reason I hear again and again, because we do slip back to our 90% of the past, experiences. So it's always good to keep hearing again. But thank you. Thank you, Rakesh, sir. That was great. And good to see Bhavya, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Well, we will conclude our session today, and we look forward to see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening and a great morning. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I am.